Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. If you're new here, welcome. This is that reminder we're all here sharing this human experience together, and this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And for anyone returning, thank you so much for sharing this journey with me. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And if this does happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. Today we are getting a message from your spirit guides. So we're going to be using the Ask Your Guides Oracle by Sonia Coquette. So, spirit guides of highest light and love, what is the message you have for my fellow humans today? Thank you. And I was getting the message right before I started this, that right now there's this denial, this resistance energy to forgiveness, that it's very scary to forgive because it feels like maybe you've been deceived or you've been betrayed or someone did you wrong, and it's like, I can't forgive. Like, I cannot forgive this person for what they did. And they want you to come into this place of remembering that forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is to free ourselves from the bonds or the chains of the situation so that we can continue to grow and continue to flourish on our journey, and knowing that you deserve that freedom, right? It's not saying I forgive you so that you get a free pass. It's saying I forgive you because I no longer want to be indebted to you because of this circumstance, okay? And that's something about bringing balance into your life, something about bringing that freedom back into your life, okay? So that was a channel message I was getting, but let's see if they can kind of open up further on this. Spirit guides, what is the message you have for my fellow humans today? What is the message you have for my fellow humans? Yeah, okay, we've got the 8th house, Sagittarius and Saturn. This is difficult. Ooh, yeah, this is very difficult energy. Like, you're a very optimistic person. You're a very fun-loving person. You're very easygoing. I feel like you get along with most everybody, right? But then there's someone that comes along and just really betrays you or takes advantage of you and makes it seem like, you know, you're the one that's out of line, or makes it seem like you're the one who did wrong, or makes it seem like you're the burden. And there's this energy that's coming up. It's like, I've dealt with this before, right? Excuse me. And in dealing with that, it's struggling. It's like, why should I give this person a free pass? Why should this person just get off willy-nilly like nothing happened? And what you're not seeing is that this person's actions actually are destroying their own life, right? Like, they're destroying their own life by the way that they show up. Intention is everything. And so if they're trying to paint you out to be the bad guy, if they're trying to gossip about you, if they're trying to do things behind closed doors to make people, you know, not trust you, or to make people think that you're this terrible person, or whatever it is, right? They're saying here, it's like, this is that what goes around comes around. It's like facing karma. And to face their karma, it's like they're whatever they put out comes back. And you don't have to be a part of that equation, right? And of course, it was never intended to be a vicious thing. Like, Source didn't put you in this place to be vicious. Like, it's just that we can't control everybody, right? And of course, Source could probably snap their fingers and put us all in positive situations, but that's not the world that we live in. Sometimes bad things happen to good people for no real reason except for they happened. But we can't change what happened, but what we can do is change how we continue to show up. And with the Saturn energy here, it's like that tough love energy. And I talk about how Saturn is all about teaching us very, very big lessons. And what it feels like here is that this situation may be something that's tied to your Saturn, and that's why it's clinging on for dear life. And that's why maybe you run into people who are like this. It's just you letting go of it fully and releasing it from your energetic field and just saying, like, I'm just done. I'm really done with this. It's not saying, I'm done, source, take it away. I'm done, you fix it for me. It's just saying, I'm done. And if it happens again, I choose not to respond. I choose not to even react. I choose not to show up because I don't have to be a part of that. I don't have to be a part of that equation. And that's what this really feels like here. This is a very, very deep message already with the daily dice. Hello. So let's see. We're going to get some cards out on it and see what comes through with the tarot. Source, can you give us a better, spirit guides, can you give us a better understanding of this, right? And so I feel like your spirit guides have definitely been telling you this or trying to get this message to you. But, you know, when we're in a state of resistance, which is also coming up because of Saturn, when we're in a state of resistance, it's very hard for us to listen to those nuanced messages that we're receiving. So no reason to blame yourself, no reason to be upset if you're not getting it. If the message is triggering you, it's just showing that's our place where we can heal. Right? That's where we can open up ourselves to the opportunity to let go of the illusions that have been holding us back. And it's a process. You're never going to get it right the first time, but if you choose to show up time and time again, you will eventually become a master and a pro at it. And that's just how this life is designed. As spirit guides, what is the message you have for my fellow humans? Wow, thank you. Right off the bat. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, there's someone here who doesn't see your worth. But because they don't see your worth doesn't mean that you don't have to see your worth, right? Yeah, it's asking you for strength to face your own demons here. Okay, like you don't have to face this person's demons. Like I said, you don't have to be a part of their karmic equation. While we would love to be around and see people receive their karma, it actually is not as pretty or as satisfying as one might think. Because if you're a true empath, it hurts when you see someone else get hurt. Like it's agonizing. So that's kind of that energy. If you're really an empath in this situation and you're like, well, that I deserve to see them get theirs. It's like, but really at the end of the day, the truth is that would really affect you in a negative way. And so you don't have to be a part of this equation. Let this person get their comeuppance the way they're going to get their comeuppance. That's just how it goes. Yeah, look, we've got the moon coming out and we've got the Two of Wands in the upright. So this is just showing that you have a choice here, right? You have a choice to be silent. You have a choice to let it play out the way that it's going to play out. You know, the moon talks about in secret. You don't have to go searching. What is this person saying about me? Maybe you watch a lot of tarot readings. How are they gossiping about me? What are they saying behind my back? Maybe you're trying to ask your guides, I don't care about healing from this. I just want to know what this person's saying behind my back. I just want to know what it is that they're saying about me so that I can get back at them. It's just like, let bygones be bygones. You keep hearing like with this, let sleeping dogs lie. And I know that's sometimes really hard, especially when we're healing. It's like we're trying to learn how to stand up for ourselves and to do what's best for ourselves. And sometimes the best thing we can do for ourselves is to not get involved. Because it's drama that you don't want to bring to yourself. That's drama that you don't want to partake in. It's drama that's just messy and gross and icky and sticky and can cause a lot more tension and harm than good. And so this really feels like Source is pointing out here this let sleeping dogs lie. Your guides have been trying to help you come to this place of forgiveness and release. We have the 10th house flipping over. It came out in the reverse. I don't take these in reverse, but isn't that interesting? It's like keeping you away from your path of purpose here. We have structure, discipline, life, mission, accomplishments, and career. So part of this is going to be you stepping into your power, into your life's purpose by letting it go. Right? And I'm glad that the moon came out in the upright because it's talking about purging of the subconscious, right? We're talking about letting go of those deep subconscious wounds, letting go of those deep subconscious triggers. If it had come out in the reverse, we're talking about impending danger. But see, the impending danger is actually based on the belief of our emotional ego, not because the situation in and of itself is dangerous. It's more has to do with our internal well-being. But here with the Two of Wands, you have opportunities, you have this choice. You can choose the high road or you can choose the road that you've always chosen. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, you do what's best for you, but just know that if it keeps coming back, then life is not a straight line. It circles. Everything circles back. So even if you do heal from this completely, it's still going to circle back because it's almost like, did you really let this go? right? Look, opposition, imbalance, a point of tension and a power struggle. And didn't I say that at the beginning? Like, source is asking you, your guides are asking you to forgive, to bring something back into balance here. And it's like, there's a point of tension here. This is a power struggle. It's like, I want to control the situation, and I want to know what's going on, and I want to know what they're saying, and I want to know what they're behaving like, and I want to know everything like this. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. Nothing that this person does matters. It has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with where they're at. So if they're gossiping about you, if they're saying things about you behind your back, if they're even painting you out to be the bad person, it just shows where they're at on their journey, and that has nothing to do with you. And why would you make yourself a part of it when that's obviously the route that they want? They want you to make yourself a part of it so that they win. Don't let them win. Just keep doing your thing. Keep focusing on you. Yeah, take action for yourself. We have yang energy here, proactivity, expression, doing and moving, our forward motion. Yeah, moving forward. Moving forward away from this type of energy. Moving forward to your highest aligned path. And that's, I know, it's a lot easier said than done. And please don't beat yourself up if you struggle with that, right? Just know that I'm allowed to be human. I'm allowed to falter. I'm allowed to go and watch a gossiping reading because I'm curious about it. But if you stay in this energy where that's all you can focus on, or where you're beating yourself up because that's all you're focusing on, then you're not focusing on your journey. You're not focusing on alignment. And that's all they're trying to bring up to you. That's why forgiveness will help get you to that next level. I keep hearing Ho'oponopono, so you might benefit greatly from doing Ho'oponopono meditations and working with the prayer itself. So we have Ormiak. I'm not sure how to say that right now. And the time has come for divine insight. Accept the darkness within you along with the light and follow the path towards wholeness. Exactly. Like, it's look, the sun and the moon reside within us. The light and the dark reside within us, right? Like that, going down the rabbit hole, we do that. That's human of us. That's just something we do. It's just something sometimes that can't be helped, right? But if we stay in there, that's when we start to do ourselves a disservice. And that's when we start to get really stuck in our minds and stuck in our heads and stuck in denial about where we're going. We have Melahel and Chumhach Chadlu. With Melahel has spoken, I am the light in the darkness. I will guide you back to divine love. All lower energy must bow before my power. Yeah, they're trying to help you remove this lower energy from your energetic field, which is easier said than done sometimes. We're resistant by nature, right? We don't like change. We like to know things. We're curious, and we like to have a sense of control over things. But sometimes that's just not where we're going. We have 1919 with gratitude, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose, is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership, or an epic romance is also in the cards. Yeah, so there's a lot of good, beautiful energy coming in here. And we've got 1313 on the bottom with justice, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. So there's going to be justice dealt in this situation. Like I said, they're going to have to face their own karma for the way that they show up, but you don't have to be a part of that. Okay, so let's take a look at your spirit guide card here. Pause, higher self with number 12. What a beautiful card this is. I just love the colors from this deck. They're just next level. It says pause, reflect, wait, and discern. Like opening up your heart here. Meditation. The events unfolding now may feel urgent and threatening. You may feel pressured to react immediately or suffer negative consequences. However, your higher self encourages you to take a breath and pause. This is not a real emergency. What appears to be threatening now will soon pass, and the shadow of threat will disappear. And I was talking about that with the moon if it came out in reverse. There's no fire to run from. There is just some temporary confusion and an exaggerated response to it. Keep your emotions calm and turn to your higher self for guidance. Observe carefully as new information will emerge once the immediate upheaval settles down. Refuse to be swept up by the heightened emotions and drama around you. Remain grounded, quiet, and neutral. Avoid gossip. For it is harmful and misleading. Be patient and wait until the way is made clear once again. Allow your higher self to guide you to the right next steps. Don't draw any conclusions or feel pressured into making impulsive decisions. Sleep on things for a night. Better yet, sleep on things for 3 nights. By then, you will have a more accurate take on which way to move forward. It says pause and leave it to me for now. So not even your guides are coming in at this point. Your higher self just basically stepped up and said, look, this is the message I have for you. This has to do with your right to feel. It's difficult for you to feel your emotions clearly. It's easy to project when we have emotions that are so strong. And so right now, to pause and to really feel through your emotions, like be with what is. If you feel anger, be with that anger. Give it space to be present instead of projecting and reacting and putting that on someone else. That's really what's going through here, whatever the emotion is. The first one that came through was anger. So sadness, betrayal, deceit, whatever it is that's coming through, just know that that's a part of us being human, and it's okay to feel those emotions, okay? So this is what I see here for you. If you felt like this was your reading, leave the little orange heart down below. Say, I trust my higher self and my guides to bring me to a place where I cleanse out the darkness of the past and I allow myself to be free. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me for to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box. There's a whole bunch of links down there. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. And you can even join as a member, which I would love to see you over on memberships. But if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your higher self, your angels, your spirit messenger source, and my spirit guides, all for coming together to give us this amazing message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.